Hello. So in this video, I'm going to be going over kind of what your ideal rotation is going to look like for Mythic Plus, how that will change with Nightfae, Shifting Power, and how that's going to end up changing with Comet Storm once you get the 2 set. So hopefully this is, pretty valuable for you guys as more people start to get the 2 set and they can get more used to playing Nightfae and keys. There are going to be 2 main ways you can use Shifting Power in AOE, and this is going to be the first one. And that's going to be, you're going to use this one during your orb, and I'll explain how to use it when we get into it. But you're going to start with your standard opener of Blizzard, Frozen Orb, Icy Veins, and then you're going to start channeling Shifting Power. And you cancel the Shifting Power before you overwrite any Fingers of Frost procs, which you can notice at the top from your Freezing Winds tracker. And so this is just going to be more burst damage, and if you're not sure that the pack's going to live long enough to do the second strategy, which is what I'm going to show you next, and which is just better in every way, if you can do it. So for this one, you're going to do the same opener, which is what you should be doing all the time, your Blizzard, Frozen Orb, Icy Veins, if you have all those up. And then you're going to go through your AOE rotation, which is filling the empty gaps of your Frozen Orb with Frostbolt before you recast Blizzard, or if you're on like 6+ targets, you can use Arcane Explosion to fill those gaps inside Frostbolt. But now, my first rune is ended, so we're gonna cast my second rune, and then full channel Shifting Power, and then recast Blizzard. And now you can see after about 16 or 17 seconds, my Frozen Orb is almost off cooldown again on only 3 targets. So that's how you're going to use Shifting Power in AoE, ideally. As for single target, there's 2 uses for Shifting Power. You can either just cancel it immediately for the haste buff, or here you can full channel it if it's hitting the boss when Rune, Frozen Orb, and Icy Veins are on cooldown. So you can see I used that Shifting Power after my second rune in single target. Once you get 2 set, your opener AoE rotation is going to change. You're going to want to start with Blizzard, Frozen Orb, Icy Veins, and then Frost Nova. So here's an actual key of me doing that, but I'm going to show it to you slowed down right here. So we're going to open with the Blizzard into a Frozen Orb, Icy Veins, Frost Nova. And then you continue your normal AoE rotation. So I'm going to show you what an ideal AoE rotation with Nightfae looks like here. This is one where you do the best damage output of Shifting Power, which is waiting until you cast your second rune to full channel. And now for the outro. Really, there's nothing much to say here. If you haven't watched my prior kind of styled guide for this, you should. I'm going to link it here at the end of the video, but also I'm planning to make a 9.2 Mage guide coming up soon once double legendaries are out, and I test them out myself a little bit because I didn't really do much on PTR. And if you're kind of starved in the meantime for like guides for Frost Mage content, you can check out OK Mage or Marconicus. They've done good videos on what the Sims show are going to be like the go-to methods of play for Frost in 9.2. I'm going to kind of see if, those legendaries end up being practical in those situations, which they'll probably also update their guides for as well. But yeah, thank you for watching.